The other day, well, the other month, he blessed me with a recipe that it was nothing but God. I can't take credit for it at all. I was asking it, I was just sitting there and it came to me. And actually, when I came outside, that over there was growing up. And I was like, what am I going to do with that plant? I didn't expect it to grow up. It was such a tiny little plant. And it was like black and molded, and I had it in some little pots. These are the little pots I was talking about. And this is how tiny it was. Showing just like this. But look at it now. Any purpose? And then I was like, it's that right over there. And I was just like, I don't know what to do with it. It went through the storms, it went through the freeze, it went through all that. And it wasn't showing any sign of life and growth. And I almost threw it away a couple times, but I felt like a prompting saying, don't do it. So I just kept it around. And probably I didn't get the time to get around to doing it. And then one day I built a box, which was actually supposed to be a toy box for my kids upstairs, because they were leaving the toys out all over the place. And I was just like, what to do with that? So I'm going to build them a toy box. I think I'm handy enough to know how to build a toy box. I looked up online, I got the building, and there's some wood on sale in Home Depot at the time I went. And I like a good sale. So I was like, got home, cut the wood, put the wood together, only to find out that this wood is solid. Like, they could smash their fingers messing around with this toy box. And then I had to get the soft close so the latch and the lid would be able to close nice and soft and smooth. And then I told my wife, and she was like, nah, let's just buy a toy box or something like that if that's the case. But come to find out, now we had a whole bunch of baskets and stuff laying around, laundry baskets that we weren't using, so that ended up being their toy box. And so anyways, get to the point. So he blessed me with this recipe, and I was like, maybe I could do this and do that. And then I tried it. Well, I attempted to try it, and I sat on the idea for about a couple days, and then I was like, let me go try it. So I kind of like when you going into something that you're not excited about. That's how I kind of know it came from the Lord, because I was like, this? Like, huh? And I put that recipe, I put this with it, I put that with it. I was like, I'm accustomed to making tea with it, but to turn it into a juice, I was like, that ain't gonna work. So I tried it. It didn't work, of course. So then I gave up immediately. And I was like, I'm about to throw this away. And then I sat there with it again, and I was like, I can't give up on this. It's something there. So I added a little more of this and a little more of that. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to throw this away. I was like, nah, I have that little knowing, like, nah, don't give up. Like, if the Lord is blessing you with something, it's not going to be easy. Like, nothing in life that is easy has ever been really rewarding. Like, it's just, like, so simple. So you just, like, whatever, and you're on to the next. You take it for granted. So when it's hard, you actually putting in that work and that effort, building it to get it to what it needs to be, then you enjoy the journey. So I added a little more, and I added a little more, and I'm invested now, because I'm adding so much products into it. So I'm invested. I can't throw it away. That's a lot of product wasted, and I don't like to waste. So I try again, and I started getting like something, and I was like, So I let my mom try, because she's a juice maker. Oh, look, I just gave it up. So you're a juice maker. So she was like, it's good. I was like, nah, it just ain't. And when it's not it, I can't even settle for it. It's like thing, I add a little, I did this, I did that. Long story short, I got it right. And it wasn't overnight. It wasn't even over the first batch. I got it decent the first batch. But I wasn't sitting on it like, yeah, this is something and blah, blah. I was like, I'm not doing that again. But then another time when I ran out, now my mom was drinking it up, she was enjoying it. I went and I tried another batch. And I said, I'm going to try it this way. So I did it that way. Got closer. I was like, okay, I feel it. Like, must be like when someone is building a business, building a company, and they keep trying, and at first it's not working, and at first you're not getting the customers, and people not understanding your vision and your dream, and you you keep pushing it because you believe something is there. Something is there. It's not quite there yet, but something is there. So that's what I kept doing. That's what gave me the drive to keep going. Because I was like, what if the Lord blessed me with this? I would hate to fumble it, you know? And then be sitting here like, Lord, show me the way. So I did that. Third time I tried again, I'm like, the second time it was first time it was drinkable to my mom. Second time it was drinkable to me and my family and my wife. She liked the first batch somewhat, but I knew I could do better because I'm accustomed to doing better. Then I come and I do it the third time and the fourth time, and I'm like, yeah. So now I'm confident enough to give it out and have other people try it. So I'm like, try this, see what you think. Because when you're not confident, so I gave it out to a few people, a couple of friends and stuff like that, and the feedback was cool. But I made two types. I made one that was really authentic, pure, healthy, blah, 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 and then I made the next one with some product to enhance it, and they loved the enhanced one. So I was like, you know what, that's it, blah, blah. I give up, I throw in the towel. People just like what they like, and me trying to bring healthy to the environment and all that, people say they want that, but they don't really want that. So I was done with it. And then when I sat there and I almost gave up, I got discouraged, and then I thought about it, and I was like, this is how a lot of companies must have felt when they was building something great. People didn't understand the vision, they didn't see it, they like what they like, but you still believe that what you're doing has a greater purpose, so you stuck with it. So I stuck with it, and I went back to the drawing board, and I tried it better because I want this to taste like no other. And I was watching other people create it, and they were doing it the way of with syrups and all these other ways that I didn't believe was authentic. Like, it wasn't set apart. So I wanted to be set apart, and I like to be, because we are custom. You know, my mom had a business back home in the islands, and we were creating stuff from almost scratch, but I always knew we got to make it from scratch this time. So that was my mission. Like, I'm gonna pick up the torch and I'm gonna do it from scratch. And when you make something from scratch, like baking cookies from scratch, or making cinnamon rolls from scratch, now using nobody else's product but yours, the flour, the rest, the cinnamons, the spices, the sugars, the whatever, is nothing like that feeling of creating it out of nothing. So I was like, you know what? Let me do it. Did it. Fast forward to today, I just finished making a batch, and I'm like feeling so proud of my work, but more than likely, like, just thankful that the Lord, I was listening, and I was obedient to listening to the Lord when He spoke. And I truly believe this could be in stores. I truly believe like it could reach the masses and help so many people transform their life, and it has so much health benefits to it. Is like no other. I'm just so thankful and blessed and I can't believe with God and we created a product that will be able to help people, to heal people. And man, God is good. I just wanted to share that message, and I didn't think it was gonna last so long, but sorry about that. I could see how people could get over passionate about wanting to share something, or once you get locked into something that came from the Lord, you believe in your heart that you're ready to shout it out to the world and say, hey, try this out, So that's how I feel. So I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up, and I had to come outside, and I was like, this message came while I was making it, so I was like, clean up my area, make sure the kitchen's clean, and I came outside to drop it as fast as I could, before I forgot. And that's, man, I look how beautiful outside is, by the way. Look at that. If we slow down enough, we can hear the Lord, and we can see the beauty of His creations. And this is such a beautiful canvas. Every time I come out here and I look at the sky, I'm just in awe. Like, what a beautiful canvas He just painted for me for today. Love y'all. Take care of yourself. Hope you're having an amazing day and you're able to see the beauties of the Lord. Listen.